A woman who walks into an abortion clinic in McAllen several times a week and is yelled at by protesters reveals she is the abortion doctor. She's speaking out to cut the stigma surrounding abortions, hoping lawmakers vote against the House bill.
I'm the one who actually performs the procedures and dispenses the medication abortion.
Dr. Dana Kushner is not hiding her face. In fact, she's offering up information about an act that is usually only talked about in whispers, or on the other hand, loud yells from those who oppose it.
We basically use a series of thin metal dilator rods to gently open the cervix, which is the first kind of the opening to the uterus essentially. And then we use a suction cannula, which is attached to some tubing attached to a machine to gently use suction to remove the contents of the uterus.
Kushner performs abortions at the Whole Woman's Health Clinic in McAllen, which is a private facility in order to make women comfortable. But the anti-abortion clinic next door and protesters make sure it is known what happens here. That doesn't bother the young doctor.
This is why I went to medical school. This is all I've ever wanted to do with medicine. I started out as a patient advocate in a facility in Ohio and realized how important actually being able to provide procedures were for patients.
She sees patients in the valley from all walks of life.
It is really a remarkable range. That's sort of one of the most incredible things to me about a woman's abortion experience is that it's something that transcends age, race.
And as the law stands, Kushner is already under strict guidelines and fears for her patients if they become more stringent.
They're very brave, all of my patients.
Because in desperate times, women would do desperate things.
Andrea Ferrigno is an administrator for the organization, which opened their doors to the public this week to let people see the facility and rooms where the abortions are performed. She wants to lift the dark veil which has been cast over these clinics, which could disappear if Texas legislators say so.
That would mean that the women, families in the valley will have to travel outside the Rio Grande Valley to seek abortion services.
Dr. Kushner realizes she may soon be without a job in the valley if the law passes, but says her concerns are with the women who won't have a place to turn.
It has just always struck me as one of the most important rights that a woman can have.
Now, the doctor can perform abortions there up to 17 weeks and 6 days at the McAllen Clinic. Alma Grimaldo says every woman has a right to choose what to do with her own body, and thank God for people like the doctor that she is able and willing to perform an abortion in a safe and clean environment. Jason Borden says abortion should be the choice of the woman. I am for abortions regardless of the reason. Now, these comments were left on my Facebook page tonight. Join the conversation at facebook.com/action4newsmarcy or on Twitter at MarcyKGBT.